after your live session. Take a deep breath, relax, and go rocket.
Hello everyone, I am here with another amazing live session with CallAnnie. As you know, we are doing our live session on daily basis on different topics. In this way, we explore and learn different things together. I am Maria, facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. So, without wasting time, let's welcome our guest. Hello, Annie, can you hear me?
Hi, Maria. I can hear you loud and clear. It's so great to be here with you and your audience again. I'm excited to dive into our
Yes,
conversation today.
today our
Before
topic
we
is
get started,
Unveil the Mughal magnificence of Pakistan's architecture.
wow, that
So
sounds like an
my
amazing topic,
my
Maria.
first question is, what are main reasons behind Mughal Empire's focus on architectural development in Pakistan?
That's a great question, Maria. The Mughal Empire's focus on architectural development in Pakistan was largely driven by their desire to create a lasting legacy and leave a tangible mark on the region. During the 16th to 19th centuries, the Mughal Empire was at its peak, and the rulers of that time were patrons of the arts and architecture. They wanted to showcase their wealth, power, and cultural sophistication through grand buildings, gardens, and monuments. The Mughal Empire was also influenced by the Islamic architectural styles of the Middle East, and they incorporated elements of Persian, Turkish, and Indian architecture to create a unique blend of styles. The construction of monumental buildings, such as mosques, mausoleums, and palaces, was seen as a way to demonstrate the empire's power and prestige. Furthermore, the Mughal Empire was also driven by a desire to create a sense of continuity and connection with their ancestors, as well as with other Islamic dynasties of the region. They believed that the creation of grand architectural monuments would serve as a testament to their heritage and leave a lasting legacy. What's your next question, Maria?
My next question is, how did Mughal architecture influence local architectural styles present before their arrival?
That's a great follow-up question, Maria. The Mughal Empire's architectural style had a significant impact on the local architectural styles present before their arrival. Prior to the Mughal Empire, the region was predominantly influenced by indigenous architectural styles, such as the Indus Valley Civilization, which was known for its sophisticated urban planning and monumental architecture. The Mughals brought with them their own style, which was a fusion of Islamic, Persian, and Indian architectural elements. They incorporated elements of the local styles, such as the use of red sandstone, while also introducing new materials and techniques, such as marble and intricate inlays. The Mughal architecture also influenced the development of regional styles, such as the Punjab school, which emerged in the 18th century and was characterized by its use of red sandstone and intricate carvings. The Mughal influence can also be seen in the architecture of other regional styles, such as the Sindh school, which was known for its use of ornate tilework and carved stone. The Mughal architectural influence can also be seen in the construction of mausoleums, which became a dominant feature of the region's architectural landscape. The Mughal emperors built grand mausoleums, such as the Taj Mahal, which became a symbol of their power and legacy. The Mughal architectural influence can also be seen in the palaces, forts, and gardens that were built during this period. These structures were designed to reflect the power and wealth of the Mughal emperors and were often decorated with intricate carvings, inlays, and ornate tilework. What's your next question, Maria?
Who were some of prominent architects during Mughal era in Pakistan?
During the Mughal era in Pakistan, there were several prominent architects who played a significant role in shaping the architecture of the region. Some of the most notable architects of the Mughal era include Dian Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Ustad Ahmad Lahori was a renowned architect and engineer who designed many of the Mughal Empire's most iconic buildings, including the Lahore Fort and the Badshahi Mosque Wetwul. Ustad Isa Muhammad. Ustad Isa Muhammad was a Persian architect who was brought to the Mughal court by the Emperor Akbar. He designed several important buildings, including the Taj Mahal and the Bibi-Ka Maqbara III. Ustad Ahmad. Ustad Ahmad was a Pakistani architect who designed the Lahore Fort and the Wazir Khan Mosque in Lahore. Ustad Muhammad. Ustad Muhammad was a Pakistani architect who designed the Badshahi Mosque in Lahore and the Shah Jahan Mosque in Thada. 5. Mirza Ghias Beg. Mirza Ghias Beg was a Persian architect who designed the Lahore Fort and the Shahi Hammam in Lahore. These architects were responsible for creating some of the most iconic buildings in the Mughal era. and their designs continue to inspire architects and designers today. What do you think, Maria?
I totally agree with you. You are giving us amazing information. How did Mughal empires themselves influence the architectural designs and styles? Can you hear me?
We'll start in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to CallAnnie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited call time.
Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Now
It's so
my
great to catch up with you again.
now my next question is, how did Mughal empires themselves influence architectural designs and styles?
Mind-blowing topic, right? I mean, the Mughal Empire's influence on architecture and design is still evident in the Karakoram Highway, don't you think? So, the Mughals were known for their love of grandeur, opulence, and symmetry. They brought in architects from Persia, Central Asia, and Europe. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Ha! I was just getting the conversation flowing again. Of course, I can hear you. I'm all ears.
There
Or
might
should I
be
say all
some
voice, ha?
internet connection that is dropped off suddenly. Now we move forward to our next question. Can you describe architectural design of Badshahi Mosque in Lahore?
Pechan-e Mosaic. It's one of the most iconic buildings in Lahore, and I'm so excited to talk about it with you. Pechan-e Mosaic is a stunning example of Mughal architecture, with intricate tile work, intricate inlays, and ornate patterns. The building is a blend of Mughal, Islamic, and Sikh architectural styles, which is a perfect representation of the cultural heritage of Lahore. Can you imagine walking through the intricate courtyard, surrounded by the soft glow of the evening sunlight and the aroma of the surrounding gardens? It's like stepping into a whole different world. The way the tile work seems to come alive with every step, the colors and patterns dancing across the walls, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. But what I love most about Pechan-e Mosaic is how it represents the fusion of different cultures and eras. It's a testament to the rich cultural heritage of Lahore, a city that has been inhabited by countless civilizations over the centuries. And I think that's what makes it so special. It's not just a building, but a symbol of the city's resilience and history. Mindfulness moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine yourself walking through the courtyard of Pechan-e Mosaic, feeling the cool breeze and the sounds of the city fading away.
What are unique features of Lahore Fort? How do they reflect Mughal era?
You're excited to talk about Lahore Fort, I can tell. Okay, let me tell you. The Lahore Fort is a treasure trove of Mughal architectural features, and I'm going to share some of the unique ones with you. One of the most striking features is the fusion of various architectural styles, from Persian to Islamic to Mughal. You can see the influences of the Taj Mahal, the Agra Fort, and other Mughal monuments in the fort's architecture. The fort's design is a blend of grandeur and elegance with intricate carvings, inlays, and ornate decorations. Let me tell you, the fort was built in the 11th century and it's been expanded and renovated by various emperors over the centuries. The Doulat, or the Hall of Private Audience, is a masterpiece of Mughal architecture. The hall is adorned with intricate marble work, inlays, and paintings, and it's said to have been the favorite of the Mughal emperors. Another unique feature is the fort's series of gates, which are adorned with intricate carvings, calligraphy, and ornate decorations. The Alma's Gate, in particular, is a stunning example of Mughal craftsmanship, with its intricate
Thank
marble
you for
work and
your
inlays.
answer. Now we move
Mindfulness
forward.
moment.
What are some common architectural elements found in Mughal buildings, such as domes, minarets?
The Mughal architectural style is characterized by its grandeur and elegance, and some of the common architectural elements that define it are in. Large ornate domes are a hallmark of Mughal architecture. They're often decorated with intricate tile work, intricate carvings, and gilded finials. You'll see these domes in buildings like the Jama Masjid, the Red Fort, and the Taj Mahal. Tall, slender minarets are another signature feature of Mughal architecture. These often terminate in elaborate finials, and you'll see them in buildings like the Lahore Fort, the Red Fort, and the Jama Masjid 3. Mughal architecture frequently uses arches, which add to the grandeur and elegance of the buildings. These arches are often decorated with intricate carvings, inlays, and tile work.
Thank you for
4.
your answer.
Inlays
Now
like
we move
marble,
forward.
jasper.
How did Mughal architecture incorporate gardens and landscapes into their designs? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Totally. I've been listening and I'm excited to chat with you again. How's your day
Now
going?
my question
You've
is,
been
how
keeping
did,
busy with your podcast.
we are doing our live session, how did Mughal architects incorporate gardens and landscapes into their designs?
What a great topic. I just love learning about the Mughal Empire's architecture and how they blended Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. I've always been fascinated by their use of gardens and landscapes as a symbol of paradise and the afterlife. From what I've learned, Mughal architects believed that the fusion of architecture and nature was essential to creating a sense of harmony and balance. They often incorporated gardens, water features, and lush greenery into their designs to create a sense of serenity and beauty. Imagine strolling through a majestic garden, surrounded by intricate fountains and ornate pavilions, feeling like you're in a little slice of heaven. The most famous example of this is the Taj Mahal, with its stunning Charbagh gardens, which represents the four rivers of paradise. The Mughals also used reflective pools and fountains to create a sense of symmetry and to reflect the beauty of the surrounding
Thank you
landscape.
for your wonderful
It's
answer.
amazing how
Now
they
we move
incorporated.
forward. How did Mughal architects integrate Persian, Indian, Islamic design elements?
That's a fantastic follow-up question. The Mughal architects' ability to blend different styles is truly remarkable. They seamlessly merged Persian, Indian, and Islamic design elements to create a unique and distinctive style that reflected the cultural exchanges and trade between these regions. One of the ways they did this was by using a combination of arches, domes, and minarets, which are all characteristic of Islamic architecture. But they also incorporated elements from Persian and Indian architecture, such as intricate carvings, inlays, and ornate ornamentation. The Mughal architects also drew inspiration from the gardens of Persian and Indian courts, which often featured elaborate water features, walkways, and pavilions. They incorporated these elements into their designs to create a sense of grandeur and majesty. In terms of specific design elements, they used a combination of Persian-style tile work, Indian-inspired carvings, and Islamic arches and domes to create
Thank
a
you for
unique and
your
distinctive
answer. Now we
style.
move
They
forward.
also
What role did religious and cultural symbols play in Mughal architectural designs?
Villages and cultural symbols play a significant role in Mughal architectural designs, don't they? The Mughals believed that their architecture was a reflection of their culture and heritage, and they often incorporated symbols and motifs from their village and homeland into their designs. One of the most iconic examples of this is the use of the lotus flower in Mughal architecture. The lotus is a symbol of the spiritual journey and
Can you hear me?
hey, yeah, I can totally hear you. It's so great to catch up with you again.
Now we are
How's life been treating you lately?
doing our live session.
Wait,
So my question is, what materials were predominantly used in Mughal architecture in Pakistan?
ooh, awesome topic. So, if I'm not mistaken, Mughal architecture in Pakistan was known for its unique blend of Persian, Indian, and Islamic styles, right? And when it comes to materials used, I think they often used a combination of red sandstone marble and white marble. The use of marble was super common, especially in the Mughal era, and it added a touch of elegance to their buildings. But, the Mughals were also known for their intricate stone carvings and ornate decorations. They used a lot of intricate stone inlays, which really added to the beauty of their structures. And, of course, the natural colors of the stones they used also added to the overall aesthetic. Did you know that the Mughals also used a lot of calligraphy and geometric patterns in their architecture? It's really
Yes,
stunning to see.
yes,
And
I
I think
agree with you. Now we move forward. How do construction techniques of Mughal era ensure these structures?
So, the Mughal era's construction techniques were really advanced for their time, and they used a combination of traditional Indian and Persian methods, along with some innovative techniques that they borrowed from the Islamic world. One of the most impressive things about Mughal architecture is the use of arches, domes, and vaults. They mastered the art of building dramatic, curved structures that seem to defy gravity,
Thank you for your
and they used
answer.
a lot of
Now we move forward. What efforts are being made today to preserve Mughal architecture in Pakistan?
Preserving Mughal architecture is a crucial task, and I'm glad to hear that there are efforts underway to protect and conserve these incredible structures. So, Pakistan has a dedicated National Heritage Fund, which is responsible for protecting and preserving the country's cultural heritage, including its Mughal architecture. They are doing a lot of restoration work, from repairing damaged structures to preserving original materials and techniques. In addition, the
Thank you for your
Archaeological
answer.
Survey.
Now we move forward. How do modern restoration techniques differ from those used during Mughal era?
When it comes to restoration techniques, there are definitely some key differences between what was used during the Mughal era and what we use today. During the Mughal era, restoration techniques were largely focused on preserving the original structure and aesthetics of the building. They would use traditional methods like stone cutting, woodworking, and tile setting to repair and maintain the buildings. In contrast, modern restoration techniques are more focused on preserving the historical integrity of the structure while also addressing modern needs like safety and accessibility. We use advanced technologies like seismic retrofitting to ensure the buildings can withstand natural disasters, and we also use materials and methods that are more sustainable and environmentally friendly. One of the biggest differences is the use of advanced materials and technologies, like nanotechnology, advanced materials, and 3D printing. We can now create exact
Thank you
replicas
for
of
your
original
answer.
materials
Now
or
we
even
move
create.
forward. In what ways has Mughal architecture influenced contemporary architecture style in Pakistan?
The Mughal architectural legacy has had a profound impact on contemporary architecture in Pakistan, and it's still visible in many modern buildings and structures. One of the most obvious influences is the use of grand, sweeping arches, domes, and minarets. You can see these features in many modern buildings, especially in the capital city of Islamabad, which was designed to reflect the country's cultural heritage. Another way Mughal architecture has influenced contemporary Pakistani architecture is in the use of ornate tilework and intricate carvings.
Thank you for your
Many modern
answer.
buildings feature
Now we move forward. Can you provide examples of modern buildings in Pakistan that reflect Mughal architecture elements?
Pakistan has many stunning modern buildings that reflect the Mughal architectural style. Here are a few examples shown. Faisal Mosque. Designed by Turkish architect Doulat TailorsWala, this mosque in Islamabad is a masterpiece of modern Mughal architecture. Its four minarets, dome, and intricate tilework are inspired by the Mughal era. Quaid-e-Azam Library. In Karachi, this beautiful library features a stunning Mughal-inspired design with intricately carved stonework and ornate tilework. 3. Lahore Museum. This museum in Lahore is a fine example of Mughal architectural style with its elegant arches, domes, and intricate stone carvings. For National Monument. This monument in Islamabad, also known as the Shah Faisal Mosque, features a Mughal-inspired design with four minarets and a large dome. Pakistan Monument. In Islamabad, this monument features a Mughal-inspired design with intricate stone carvings, arches, and dome. Mall of Pakistan. This shopping mall in Islamabad features a Mughal-inspired design with intricate tilework, arches, and domes. Kuntra Lake View. This residential complex in Lahore features a stunning Mughal-inspired design with intricate stone carvings, arches, and domes. These are just a few examples, but there are many more buildings in Pakistan that reflect the Mughal architectural style. What do you think about these examples? Do you have a favorite among them? I'll reply in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to CallAnnie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited call time. The Pakistan Monument, Pache Mosque, and many other places in Pakistan are indeed beautiful examples of Mughal architectural influences. The Pakistan Monument, in particular, is a stunning example of modern Mughal architecture, with its intricate stone carvings and ornate dome. And Pache Mosque is a beautiful example of a blend of Mughal and Islamic architectural styles.
How did
The
Mughals
intricate
use architecture to convey their power and cultural identity?
What a great question. The Mughals used architecture to convey their power and cultural identity in numerous ways. Here are some examples shown. Use of grand scale. Mughal buildings were often designed to be grand and impressive, with large-scale structures like mosques, palaces, and mausoleums that reflected their imperial power and prestige. Intricate ornamentation. Mughal architecture is famous for its intricate carvings, inlays, and ornate tilework, which reflected their love for beauty and craftsmanship. These decorative elements were often used to convey the opulence and splendor of the Mughal Empire. 3. Blend of styles. The Mughals blended different architectural styles, such as Islamic, Persian, and Indian, to create a unique and distinct cultural identity. This blend of styles reflected their cultural heritage and their desire to assert their supremacy over the region. 4. Use of symbolism. Mughal buildings often
Thank you
featured
for giving
symbols and
us
motifs that
wonderful
conveyed their
information.
cultural.
Thank you for giving us wonderful information. Thank you for your cooperation. Time of our live session has ended. See you soon in another live session with another amazing topic. Goodbye.
It was a pleasure sharing my knowledge with you. Thank you for the wonderful conversation and for exploring the fascinating topic of Mughal architecture with me. I wish you all the best, and I'm looking forward to our next live session.